life a story. I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me, my haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing, and they seeing me fighting for it? What they wanna get involved for, I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring, grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music, get paid for it, die with a fortune. And my ride is foreign, every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know, for this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now, give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness. This life a movie, I'm a motherfucking star like Clooney. From dusk till dawn, I'm a loose sleep. I ain't tryna live broke like you be. I been coming for the bag, I do me. Will I get paid? Absolutely. Cause you better knew a boss like Takeoff. I ain't left all bad and bougie. Heard them talk, they barely knew me. I ain't let no stranger fool me. When I came in the game, y'all showing that fake love. I ain't look past your jewelry. Now this ride is foreign, every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know, for this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now, give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness.
What is going on? Good morning, legends. How are we all doing? What is going on? It's Tuesday. Is this market gonna move? Why hasn't the Bitcoin price just blast off to the moon? What are we waiting for? Where can we look for a retrace if we do get one? What trade setups are we looking for? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys here. What's going on? Lunar Beach's crypto in the house. Make sure to go check out that man's channel. That man's got a channel, okay? Make sure to go check out that man's channel. I'm looking for a short right now. Don't hate. Don't hate. I'm looking for a short. I may be crazy. I'm looking for a short. However, let's jump into some beautiful, beautiful news, some TA, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So let's go and take a look. We're looking for a short. Whoa. Wrong screen. Why is it showing this screen? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties already. I want it to show the other screen. Well, let me see if I can fix this. That's very weird. Video capture. Sorry about this. Normally it's all set up, ready to go. Oh, great. Here we go. Main. Okay. Morning, lurking and working as always. What's going on, DDT? Good morning, French Toaster. Have you heard of TRB, says Dave Digital? Well, clearly I haven't learned how to use this thing yet properly, so we got to go over here, main screen, display primary. Oh yeah. We have fixed it. Look at that. Look at that. You could teach a dog, old dog, new tricks. Am I old? I got grays. I got grays. What, what is going on? We made a swift recovery there. That's okay. What is going on, guys? It's okay. It's your first day on the job. Oh, sometimes it feels like it, man. Sometimes it feels like it. We're looking for a short from here. Can we get the short going on? We're getting a little bit of a push up this morning. However, we are looking for that short. Can we get it? Let's see. We've come up and we have hit. We have hit. Let's see if we can come down. What am I looking at? What is going on in these charts? These trade setups are given advance. Join us in the free Discord. Of course, I think I have a command now for Discord, so I can shill that. I can shill it. It's free. It's free. I'm not shilling anything, okay? It's free. We're getting a little bit of a push up here. We can see we have a nice channel. Can this play out? We'll have to wait and find out, okay? Let's see how it goes this morning. So let's check at what we're looking at right now. So I was taking a look this morning, and we can see that we're putting in some support at the bottom here. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I'll just slap that like button. Absolutely. Lunar Beaches Crypto knows what's up. And a lot of people were looking, okay, we're moving the momentum down here. Look at this. We're breaking out of here. We found more support. We're popping off here. Can we head up higher? Well, we know this red line here is a key level of resistance, my friend. And we've put up quite a bit of volume within this area, okay? There's some good volume here. However, there's a lot of liquidity down below us that we would like to go and take out. Now, never mind this trend line. I'm looking at this trend line here. So when I pull this a little bit more flat, this is what kind of helps me make this decision to short from here, is that I'm looking at something like this, okay? So, yes, we're currently trying to make a higher high here. So we can see the little structure here that we're trying to make a higher high and get above here. So we can see that. I see you. I see you, beautiful people. We want to see this get above here, right? In order to continue up. However, if we fail to get up, where are we heading? Back down here, in my opinion. Back down here, in my opinion. So, what's going on? French Toaster, back to the grind. Been on vacation since last Wednesday. Working is overrated. You know what, French Toaster? I've got to agree with you. Some mornings, can you believe this, guys? Some mornings I don't want to get up and live stream. Yeah, right. Come on, I love being here with you guys. This is great. Lunar Beaches Cryptos. It's my first day on the job. Absolutely, man. What's going on? DDT is in the chat as well. He's lurking and working. Good to see you. Good to see you, DDT, my man. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. So I'm looking at this for a possible short. Jeet Corp is leaving the country in 3 days. He's out of Canada. I don't blame him. Canada's a little bit screwed up right now. Okay, so we're looking for this swing failure at this level of resistance, working its way back down to the point of control here. Now, this is kind of what I'm looking at for this to work down. Now, there is some liquidity up here, I believe, that we could look to take out. However, we need to be very cautious on what's coming up for the swing failure pattern here. So we do have this level that we've pulled here. We pull it from swing high to swing low. We got a point of control. We have a golden pocket that we didn't hit fully. We have volume down here. Okay, if you pull this whole thing, we got volume down here. So I'm looking for more downside. Now, call me a perma bear, call me whatever you want. You can call me your friend, but I'm looking for more downside, okay? I'm not convinced on this little move down, okay? I think the liquidity lies below us. If we pull the volume here, we have support, and we never got to this support, okay? So naturally, in my opinion, we want to see price work its way down here to at least this point of control, 786 golden pocket area. which is around 36.5. Okay, 36.5 to 36.200 around this area. So we can look for a possible long. Okay. Yes, I remain bullish. However, as an intraday trader, I look for the best opportunity for the day, and this was it for me. We got G Corp going to Mexico for the winter. What a legend. The man, the myth, the legend, G Corp is heading off to Mexico. Mexico. I probably butchered that. To all my Mexican subscribers, if there are any. Hola. Hola. I can't do a good hola. That's why I'm not Sin City Crypto. Check out those guys. Those guys are amazing. Great guys. Love them. Love them. So tonight we're going to be on Billy Goat Chats. I believe Billy has invited me to go and talk on Billy Goat Tales. So we'll be on there tonight. I'll remind you guys in the Discord. But for the price action right now, we're looking for the short down from this area around 37,330 down to the point of control around 36,468. And we'll be waiting to see if this plays out. Okay. Now, what do we have going on? Right? So what do we have going on? We have earnings. Okay. Earnings are pretty important. However, we do have a big day Thursday. Thursday is going to be the make or break day where we get, the core PCE, personal income, personal spending. Okay. Lots of things going on Thursday. Cybertruck reveal, all those good things. So Thursday will be the day where we get some volatility. Tomorrow we should have some around the GDP growth rate. So we're going to get some fluctuation, which is good for us as traders where we can look to get some beautiful price action, right? If it's too late, UK time, I'll pop into Billy's bedtime stories. Let's go. Yeah, it's at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be like 3 a.m. for you, DDT. But at least Mark Dutch here. He isn't naked, guys. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Good morning, Mark. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. We're just looking for the short to come back down to reality here. We're getting a little bit of a bear flag, in my opinion. You can see a little bit of flagging happening here where we can look for this to play to the downside. We're at the top of the flag at a key level of resistance, and we'll see if we can get a rejection, okay? A rejection. Mark, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well, Mark. Nice ribbon, Mark Dutchy. Nice ribbon, Dutchy. Oh, man. You guys absolutely kill me. Absolutely kill me. So there's been a lot of news recently about AI. So what do you guys think about all this Sam Altman stuff going on? These new players coming in, new artificial. But we got Cardano joining the gang here. New artificial intelligence, AI-powered chatbot, Gyro Lamo. Gyro Lamo. We probably pronounce this a lot differently. If anybody can give me like the pronunciation in the chat, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to call it Gyro Lamo, okay? Launches beta phase on Cardano blockchain, okay? So a new alternative to the popular artificial intelligence chatbot, ChatGPT, has been deployed on the Cardano blockchain, okay? The team behind Cardano GPT project, which builds blockchain-focused AI products, says the first internet-enabled generative chatbot called Gyro Lamo is now in the beta phase. The AI is named after Italian polymath Girolamo Cardano, okay? One of the most influential mathematicians during the Renaissance. Look at that. Man, I'm going to name my son Girolamo. What's going on? B-Team Crypto's in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my man. B-Team Crypto, always here, supporting the live, supporting the channel. Much love to you. Always dropping those comments, man. I greatly appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, look, Wayne C's in the chat. Did you get a sandwich? Did you get a sandwich? And was it made naked? That's what we want to check out here. Was it a naked, like delivered naked? We want that great sandwich. Wayne C, good to see you, man. I'm working, so mainly just listening. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Pollo, Mr. Pollo himself. Are we on for tonight? 9 p.m. I'm excited, man. Givers Gain, Billy, Crypto Billy. always coming through, giving so much. We love Crypto Billy here. How could you not love the guy, man? He's just total giver. So we got Jiro Lamo here. We are incredibly excited to announce that Jiro Lamo, our state-of-the-art AI-powered general knowledge chatbot, has officially entered its beta phase and is now live for testing. So go check out this Jiro Lamo. I can't get over that. Can generate content and images as well as provide answers to questions spanning industries. So the information given may not be 100% accurate yet since it's AI and is still under development. So use with caution. It may not be accurate. But this is good, right? So the launch of Jiro Lamo is just the beginning as we committed to continuous innovation, research, development, and ensuring that Cardano GPT is well positioned and remains at the forefront of AI technology in the blockchain space. So, pretty cool news here for the Jiro Lamo fans. Jonathan Schaefer, the mod, the myth, the legend. What's going on? Jonathan Schaefer in the chat, working hard, playing hard, all those good things. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Whiskey just coming through and saying hello. It is always good time watching the stream. Whiskey, man, thank you so much for being here. I try my best to show up, to suit up, to do some TA, to do some research before we start the live stream so that I can bring you guys some value. Hopefully deliver value, hopefully deliver some profitable trade setups, and definitely grab some beautiful, beautiful bags along the way. So we're going to look at where BTC can possibly retrace to today, and we're going to look at some news coming in from the IMF. Okay, the IMF is going into panic mode as public chooses crypto over CBDCs. You wonder why. South Koreans will next year have the opportunity to use deposit tokens based on a CBDC through a pilot program operated by the BOK, Bank of Korea. Okay, so 100,000 individuals will purchase goods with deposit tokens issued in commercial banks in the form of CBDC, similar to vouchers at stores. So if you want some vouchers, go to Korea. So far, 11 countries with some in the Caribbean, including Nigeria, have launched CBDCs. More than 120 countries. Now, CBDCs, we know it's controlled money. We don't want them freezing their bank accounts like they tend to do here in Canada. Not only is it minus 11 today, but they're freezing bank accounts. Watch out, okay? So it shows you, even if there isn't CBDCs, governments still have that power. So it's very interesting to see. If anything, we need to raise the sail to pick up the speed. The world is changing faster than most imagined. Okay, the IMF is scared that failure to agree on a common platform for CBDCs could lead to a vacuum that would likely be filled by cryptocurrency. So, bullish news, isn't it? I'd say that's bullish news. The IMF's warning comes at a time when cryptocurrencies are gaining more mainstream attention, and adoption suggests they may eventually become a viable alternative to traditional fiat currencies. Hello, duh. If the cryptocurrencies which are decentralized, are not tied to any government or central authority, fill a vacuum left by lack of CBDCs and become a preferred means of exchange for international trade, then the entire global financial system could be revolutionized. Isn't this what we want? Right? We don't want to have a house of cards built on debt. I'm sorry about that. The IMF warns that this could create chaos in the financial markets. However, in a world where governments and central banks manage the global economy already, chaos seems to be pretty much the rule anyways. War, inflation, currency collapse, corporate welfare, corruption, etc. Right? So this is why we want something that's transparent, that people can see what's going on. So, you know, all these people laundering, all these people supporting horrible things and doing horrible things with their money, we'll find you. Right? This is the positives of the blockchain. Okay, so just like CBDCs, cryptocurrencies can facilitate cross-border transactions without the need to no kidding. Yeah, for intermediaries or currency conversion. So you're not paying those fees between, right? peer-to-peer, right? So the IMF fear of crypto is palpable. Georgieva added, there has to be a very strong push for regulation. If regulation fails, if you're slow to do it, then we should not take off the table banning those assets because they may create financial stability risks. So the IMF has expressed a range of views on the cryptocurrencies, and with quotes such as the mentioned above, it might not be inaccurate to say that they are scared of them. Okay, so they're scared. They're scared. The IMF is petrified of cryptocurrencies because we can see what you're doing with our money. So, very interesting. Is this cryptos are us? We're just bringing you guys some news because I found really that we don't really get pumped into the Bitcoin price action until we fill up a little bit, and then we got to get to market close or market open. So I figured if I could fill a little bit of a segment of news initially and then go into the TA. I give you the trade setups already, Dave Digital. I gave you this already, okay? However, there is some more trade setups I have in the bag, okay? Ooh. So we're just looking at this. One world government and one world currency. Wonder who would like that. It starts with an EW and it ends with an F. Some of us only have till 8. I'm sorry, Dave. Dave, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So what are we looking at here? Let's jump into the levels, baby. So we got some levels above us. The key level of resistance above us is 37,300, right where we're at right now. We're looking for a rejection. Okay, we have a trend line supporting us. We have a couple of trade ideas. However, we're looking at this one in the immediate future, which is failure to get above here, swing failure pattern. You're wrong if it gets above this 37,470. Okay, this is a pretty tight trade where we want to make sure that we're practicing good risk management. Okay, going through from the top-down analysis, we will do that very shortly. So in the immediate future, we have some key levels. So what are our key levels? If we pull fibs from the top of here to the down of here, we can look for price to work its way back up here. Now, it's hard to say, but for me, I would definitely want to see a rejection from here if we are going to continue lower, right? So if we're going to continue lower, this would mean that we have 1, 2, and then 3, right? And hopefully this one here can be a short move to this point of control, right? Where we can look for this to bounce. Okay, we're looking for a bounce down here. We were looking for this when we were getting this yesterday. We were looking for this to come lower, swing failure pattern to the upside. Now, we never got that. The market maker played with us yesterday. Now we are getting a little bit of a push up into this resistance trend line where we can look for price to fall, okay? And then when we get down to this 36,468 area, that's where we're going to look for a long, okay? Tradefly, what's going on, man? Hope, good to see you, man. Shout out to you and the Chart Prime crew, man. Much love to you. Thank you for dropping by. Much love to you. Aero Pump, buenos dias. Good to see you, Aero Pump. Hope you're doing well. Just going through some BTC TA like we always do every morning with the trade setups in advance to what we're looking for. And then Shaver says STFU. BTC is going to 40K or more by the end of December. So we're all a little bit bullish right now and feeling a lot of FOMO, which is very, very interesting. Okay, very interesting because price doesn't go in one direction, but it seems to have been doing so lately. Now, if you are trading this, remember, we are talking very, very carefully here how we know that we are getting stop loss hunted, okay? The market is not moving in a nice, beautiful structure. it is moving violently, okay? Very violently. And you can see that here, like, just look at this, okay? Just look at this crap here, right? Dump, pump, right? I don't even know what's going on in here. It just looks violent. Here, same thing, dump, pump, right? So you're getting wrecked quite swiftly on these moves, okay? Quite swiftly. So for me, you want to be paying yourselves early. You want to be looking for these trades to come up, hit your level, move down, take your profits and get out so that you can pay yourselves and be profitable, okay? That is going to be very important. It looks like right now we are making a higher high. So this trade could be invalidated very shortly, where we look for the price here, where we are making a higher high, okay? Where we're going to cool off, we'll have to wait and find out. But my next level that we're looking for shorts is, as such, is up here, okay? So we have another level up here around 37,650, okay? 37,650, which is a key level of resistance, okay, that we're looking for a possible trade. Now, this is up here around 37,602. And then we have another one down below us, like I just said, where we look for that rejection, swing failure pattern, and a continuation upwards over here, okay? So you can see we are climbing up here. Possibly we get up here, then we come down, then we get the same kind of move from down below here. So we are getting a nice push right now, which is good to see on the Bitcoin price. Okay, so we know we have a key level of resistance right at 37,600. So we'll be looking for that. If this fails to come back down, we'll be looking for this as our next level of resistance, okay? And make sure you're practicing good risk management and managing your trade along the way. I'm already long from 37,000 and up 20%. What should I do? I would be patient, right? I'd be patient and wait for this to possibly push up and see if you can get. You have made a higher high here, which is good to see. We do have volume coming in. So right now I would wait for patience. You're getting a breakout of this downtrend, right? We'll look for the retest. Could be a possible retest here, and then a continuation upwards, or a major rejection and pushed back down, okay? So we're watching here cautiously and waiting for what price is going to let us know what it's going to do. Okay? Let's go into the top-down analysis. We'll go through all of this stuff on Market Cypher B, take a look at everything, and hopefully we can extract some beautiful, beautiful levels. Now, what are we aware of? We're very aware that we have a flashing red dot on the weekly. Okay, so it's not there yet because we're getting a pump right now. So we'll get rid of all this stuff here. We're getting a pump right now. But if we do get pushed back down, it doesn't take much. If we get pushed back down, there's a red dot flashing on the weekly here. So that is a caution tail. Could we get this cool off? Okay, so we're watching for that. But right now, we know that we're getting a little bit of a pump. So if we do get pushed back down, this could be confirming and printing if we do get that move down. So that's one thing to be aware of come Sunday. As we flip through here, we have the red dot confirmation and the bearish divs, okay? Now I've said this every day, but I'm going to keep saying it, is that we got this bearish divs. We're looking for the rejection here. And on some of these, we have a very big rejection candle. Look at this 3-day candle. This is very bearish, especially at the top and the height, making new highs, liquidity grab push to the downside. So we're aware of that as well. Okay? When we get into the 2-day, we can see that this is starting to change a bit. Okay, the 2-day and the daily. Money flow has flattened out on the 2-day, right? And we're getting posturing to the downside on the stochastics and on the VWAP. Now think of the VWAP as a rope pulling down the money flow. So if this happens, we can look for this to continue to pull it down and a continuation to the downside. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that once we get under this oversold area, we can look to come back up. So there's an opportunity that this is a reset and we could be looking for higher prices, okay? Going over to the daily, we can see very similar things, okay? Higher highs, lower lows, money flow on the daily is astronomical. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen it like this. So you can see push, 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 cool off. What do we expect next? Push, right? And it's all getting higher and higher and higher. And it's flat now. It's flat now. So can we look for this to cool down and come down? Absolutely. However, what has the stochastics been doing? It's been push down, flat, back up, flat, back up, flat, back up. Now we're flat. So are we going to go and push back up? Well, after this little move right now, it's looking like it quite possibly could, okay? It quite possibly could. Now we know that we have this beautiful trend line to the upside here that is looking to push up. And we did come perfectly, depending on where you draw it, back down to it where we're looking for a bounce, right? So we've had bounces along this trend line, and until it's broken and then we get the retest in the short down, we got to continue to remember we want to be biased to the long side, right? Biased to the long side will be the most beneficial to all of us, okay? All beneficial to all of us. I smashed the like. Enjoy the day, guys. Much love. Thank you so much for coming through, Mark Dutch. Much love to you. Dave, I'm also long from there. Listen to Alex. I'm holding it, and stop loss is 5% profit. 45x LVG. Let's veg and go. Let's veg and go. I was wrong. I wasn't supposed to get out yet. You do realize that since money flow so thick, it is making the maker just consolidate and move up to the right as it always does. Absolutely. Absolutely. So move up again. Move up again, right? It's pushing. Pushing. So the 645 area is my invalidation area for where I will look for this to continue down. But looking at this on the 12-hour, what do we see here? We see that money flow is steadily coming out, okay? Money flow is steadily coming out. However, we have VWAP pushing to the upside. We have the momentum wave cooling off, coming to the 0 line, right? And has it crossed the 0 line? It hasn't crossed the 0 line since October 23rd on the 12th, okay? So we've gotten these lovely lady lumps to the upside. VWAP's coming up. What's happened when VWAP's coming up? Let's mark it out for us, okay? Look, VWAP's crossed, VWAP's crossed, VWAP's crossed, VWAP's crossed, VWAP's crossed, VWAP's crossed. Okay? So every time there's been a cross on the 12-hour, we've pushed back up. Push, 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 push. What's coming, guys? What's coming right here? So, as a predictive tool, we can see very simply VWAP cross, right? So, this is how you build confluence within your trading strategy, in my opinion. Is that you look for similarities within the markets that will give you a bias, right? That will give you a bias and hopefully help you project, use tools to project which way we think price is going to go, right? Which way we think price is going to go. Now, I've been using Chart Prime quite often lately and looking for liquidities. So we know we have liquidity above us, and there is lots of levels below us that Chart Prime suggests that are very important. But I have been using it a lot more on the shorter term time frames. Now, I do like these swing levels that it's giving me. So we can look for a swing short from the top down here. It is also giving the swing levels from the bottom. I also have been using these to pull fibs from the top to the bottom as well of the different levels to look for bounces. And you can see with these, perfect bounce off of the 0.5. So you can build confluence throughout your charts just by using different tools to build different ideas, okay? So let's go into the 4-hour, the nitty-gritty, and take a look at the price action now. So we know the trigger waves on the 4-hour have been so violent, okay? So violent. And look, we have reset basically on the pardon me. We have reset basically on the money flow. We're getting a little bit of a curve up to the upside, and we're also seeing the VWAP being very, very high right now, and the RSI resetting, okay? Resetting as in coming to the, this is the midline, the zero line of the stochastic. So overbought, oversold, overbought, oversold. Now we've been very much up in the highs here. Now whenever we get below the zero line, you can see here, we tend to get a push up. Okay, so look, below the zero line, we build confluence again. Below the zero line, below the zero line, below the zero line. And what has happened at all those? We've gotten the green trigger wave below the zero line with the stochastics and a push to the upside. Okay, very, very simple, but you got to be looking at these things to forecast your predictions to which way we think price is going to move. So below the zero line, green dot, pushing upwards, view up to the upside. Okay, very much suggesting that we could see a bit of a higher price. Okay, and we've gotten a nice push right now. It's not as violent as any of these. And that, I believe, is due to the market conditions where a lot of people are waiting for the bigger move come Thursday. Okay, Thursday is going to be our bigger move day, in my opinion, where we get some data, where Jerome Powell speaks the next day, where Tesla trucks come out, where we get that beautiful, those readings, right? Those readings we were talking about at the beginning of the stream on core PCE, personal income, and personal spending, right? We can see. We'll see what's going on with that, right? And that's all early in the morning, right? 8:30, and 8:30. So we will start the live on Thursday early for you guys so that we can be ready for that as well, okay? Just trying to bring you guys all that value so that we're there watching it with you where we can make a decision on which way the price is going to go, okay? Elo Brown, you are everywhere. Elo Brown's amazing, man. Thank you so much for coming through, supporting the channel. I appreciate you, Elo Brown. Much love to you. French Toaster, the brave little toaster, my man, the myth, the legend. Tradefly coming through. Tradefly, we're gonna get on that channel with Piper. We're gonna get on the Piper Academy and throw down together. That would be wonderful, man. Thank you for coming through. Crimson Caravan Company. Ancient astronaut theorists. Okay, if you've guys watched that, Crimson Caravan Company, CCC. What's going on? Get down. Stop whining. You always got to do the Arnold voice for CCC in the house. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you. Okay, so objectively, we can see that we are moving up here. We are getting a little bit of a rejection. However, we're looking for price to continue. All right, price to continue. We have this downward trend that was broken out. We'll have to wait for a close. I'd say a close. Have we had a close on the 15? Yes, so now it's coming back for the retest. This is a possible opportunity for a long. However, I'm not taking it right now. And we have had a little bit of a push to make the higher high to change, to keep the market structure intact, where we have a bottoming here, right? Then we have the continuation. Right, so now we look for the pullback, or the double top here. So we got the push, the reversal, they push up, the higher low, the higher high. So we got higher low, higher high, reversal, double bottom, reversal, right? Just above a key level of support, okay? So the market maker was playing with us yesterday, and now we have made a higher high. So we look for the retest or the retrace, which is a possible long from here. A possible rejection, continuing bearish divergence here. Lower low here, comes back up, retest here, short from here, right? So there's many ways to play this. You got to be ready for anything, right? Use your tools to help you make a decision on which way you think price is going to go. If you're only looking for longs, you're looking for the pullback from here. You've just made a higher high. Market's about to open in 20 minutes, so you know volume's coming in. You've just made a higher high. Can you get the rejection down where you get the continuation to the upside? Let's do a show together, your channel or mine. I'm definitely down, man. I'm definitely down. Guys, go check out Tradefly. I got to go and check out your channel. I'll definitely do that after the stream, my man. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Okay, still going down into the 3 hour. Let's make sure we have the 3 hour consumer confidence at 10. What? Are you for real? I want to see what the fear and greed is. Sorry. 68% greed. You guys are greedy AF, man. We are greedy AF right now. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's bearish in my opinion. That's bearish in my opinion. Oh, we'll have to wait and see how the market opens. Oh, man, this looks like a Christmas tree. Christmas came early. The dollar's getting destroyed, making new lows. The dollar's making new lows, guys. Wow. Wow. So we're getting a push up here naturally from the dollar making the lows. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's incredible. Lunar Beach is crypto. What the friggin'? Okay. That's bearish in my opinion. So we got this downtrend. We're looking to retest and break out. We'll see if that continues. Elo Brown, please refrain from posting links, says the Streamlabs bot. Tell the Streamlabs bot to bugger off. Oh, man. F the dollar, says Schaefer. The dollar is dropping like it's hot. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. So going over to the 3 hour here. Now, we did get into the red. We got the separation of the stochastics here. The crossover. Elo Brown going to knock out Streamlabs. I wouldn't take that fight. Elo Brown knock you to F. So we can see the money flow has come down, okay, on the 3 hour. Through this massive push to the downside, the reversal down here, then you get the green dot. It pushes up, retests, it's firing off right now. We're at 399, so we haven't gotten the massive move that we would have liked to see off of this, and we're coming up to the 0 line on the short-term time frames, okay? So let's flip to the 2 hour, and let's see what we got. On the 2 hour, we have pushed through the 0 line, okay? However, these were pointing very, very viciously upwards. Now they are starting to cool off. Could this mean consolidation and cool off in the next couple of hours? So when we go through the top-down analysis, yes, we've built the bias. We can see the bear div on the daily. The daily is suggesting that we need to cool off. The money flow is high. Very, very, very overbought. Red dot confirmed. The 12-hour, steady decline in money flow. However, we're getting the crossover from the VWAP, which has naturally popped us off to the upside. So the 12-hour is suggesting bullish, in my opinion, where we have the crossover of the VWAP, the reset of the momentum wave to the 0 line that we haven't crossed in over a week, right? So the 12-hour is suggesting bullish. The 4-hour is suggesting a move up right now. Green dot, confirmation to the upside. Posturing is to the upside. Now, so we got the midterms, very bullish, 12-hour to 4-hour. So that means in the next couple days, we could be looking for upside. Okay, now we break down into the 3 and the 2, and we can see we're getting a crossover to the upside. So a little bit more bearish, in my opinion, when we're coming up to that now. Go over to the 1 hour. The 1 hour is suggesting that we're overbought, right? That we're overbought. So we have pushed up. Great, great, great. Opened up bullishly. Everybody's like FOMO in. Let's go long, right? Can we get the rejection down? Remember, we're talking about the market right now and how the market is behaving. It's getting us bullish and it's dumping on our ass. It's getting us bearish and it's pumping on our ass, right? It's hunting liquidations. Like, look at the wicks in here. They are getting us knocked out of our trades quite swiftly, so we need to be prepared for that, okay? We need to be prepared for that. So the 1 hour is suggesting cooling off. Let's go over to the 45. Same kind of deal. Crossover on the 30, looking bullish to crossover on the money flow. VWAP's bouncing around the 0 line, very much overbought. Separation of the stochastics, getting to that level where we're looking for a rejection. All right, we know that we've made a higher high now, so we want to see this come back down, possibly to a golden pocket down below. So if we go into the 15, let's get right into it, right? So we'll pull up our beautiful levels of where we're looking for price to go. We have pushed through dramatically through this 37.39, which is a key volume node. Okay, so if we have pushed through, can we flip this to support? We do not want to lose this 339. If we do lose this 339, we look to come down. Okay, we look to come down. And where can we come down to? Well, we'll pull a fib from the swing low to the swing high. And we do have another key level here around 37.120. Okay, so this is your area where you're looking for a bounce, right? The bounce, the continuation, right? So you can see this to this to this to the upside, okay? So if we do lose this, look for us to come down and make sure that you're not just FOMOing in, where we're looking for confirmations to the upside. Now let's pull up some Oracle Pro and let's see if we can get any confluence here. We got a 29 on the optimal tuning. So for me, 29. Schaefer and I were talking about this. So we were saying if you go half of what the tuning, it's 29. So we're going 14.5. Let's see what it does when it resets our signals here. We can see we're getting nice support here. We're getting nice buy here. So we get the buy signal. This is how I've been learning is you get the buy signal here. You get the retest. That's your entry. And then you follow this up. Okay. You get the reversal. You get the sell signal. You get the retest. Well, that was your entry on the support band, and that would have failed. Okay, so these aren't perfect all the time. However, they do give you bias in which way you think price is going to go. Now, we have gotten above this dynamic reactor here, and it's held as support. It's pushed up here, so look for it to continue to hold as support. All right, for me, this is like a more intense VWAP. On the short-term time frames. Okay, you can see the VWAP here, and you can see the dynamic reactor on short-term time frames. On longer-term time frames, it's a lot different. Okay, so this is just short-term time frames. It's a better VWAP, in my opinion. On the 4-hour, it works as support and resistance. Let it load here. It is very, very good at calling bottoms. I believe it called this one here, and it called this one here. So we use it differently depending on what time frame we are using it on. What's going on, Trap Money Benny in the house, man? What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. So you can see support throughout the channel here. So it's held on the 4-hour, right? Happy Tuesday, says TM. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday, TM. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, I heard my name. I'm here now. Schaefer, behave yourself. Hope you're doing well, Schaefer. Don't work too hard, brother. Don't work too hard. I see you. So on the 15, we look for this to hold as support. We do have some key levels above us, right? So with these key levels, they're numbered as important. So our next level of resistance is at 37.5, right? And it matches up with my 37.600 area down below here. So this is a huge, huge area where we're looking for a possible short. Now, did it just come up and trick us out? Quite possibly. So we'll need to wait and see if we do get a rejection and acceptance back into this downtrend, okay? We've pushed out. However, acceptance back below this level will be very important to see as price continues to move here. Only here for a few minutes. Got to take my daughter to the doctor in a few minutes. Possible sprained ankle. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, TM. I hope your daughter's okay. I have broken my ankle and fractured my other ankle and torn ligaments in my other ankle. Rice. Rest, ice, compression, elevate. Rice. Rest, ice, compression, elevate. Get it up in the air. Wrap it. Ice. All that good stuff. Okay? And if you walk on the ankle, turn your foot a bit sideways. Therefore, it relieves the stress when you're walking on it. Keep it, instead of keeping your foot straight up and down like this, turn it this way. and it's a lot easier to walk. I skateboard, so like for me, the ankles get ruined every other weekend, except right now because it's snowing. Okay, there is sun. So rest, ice, compression, elevate. That's the one. That's the one, man. And then get a tensor bandage and wrap that thing up. It'll help. I hope she feels better, man. That's never fun. And it does hurt. Okay. So we're getting a little bit of a rejection after some hopium to the upside now, getting everybody and their brothers and sisters excited. Okay. So massive move here. We can see the push up. Okay. How do we look to measure this? So we can see we have an uptrend here. So we would like to see it come back in acceptance into this range. If this area is lost, then we look for more downside. So you've seen the push up. Now we look for this and this. Okay, so we're very aware of that. However, we'll see how the market reacts in the next 15 to 20 minutes on market open. Okay, we were looking at Ethereum for a possible bounce yesterday, and we have gotten the retest and the bounce. Okay, so Ethereum to me has looked strong. Even though it was in this channel here, it pushed, and now it's looking to push again, which is very good for me. So just quick look at some alts right now where Ethereum's looking to break out as well. 2164 will be your main level of resistance with Ethereum. Now, AVAX, going over to AVAX, taking a quick look as well. Nice flag forming here. We look for that flag to be broken for a continuation to the upside, right? We have videos on all the altcoins. We're going to do Quant. We're going to do, we got a couple more to do. Quant, Dot, BNB, ApeCoin. So we're going to do those videos as well. We do have many more alts to cover. If there's any alts you want me to cover, just go into one of those videos and make a comment, and I'll definitely get to them for you, okay? I believe Quant was requested the other day, so I'm going to go and do a Quant video, okay? So what's the market looking like right now? Looking at this, XRP's up, Cardano's up, Dogecoin is flying. What's going on with Dogecoin? 2%. Let's go and take a look at the doggy coin. Doggy style. Okay, we just did a video on Dogecoin. We have some retracement levels. We were saying this 0.75. Look at this. It came right down to 0.75. It is pushing right now. The doggy coin. Look at this thing. A fake out head and shoulders. That's what I see. I see the fake out head and shoulders on this. 1, 2. The right shoulder is kind of undetermined here. Could be here. We're getting a nice push on the doggy coin. Bitcoin's trying to break out, trying to get out of this area. Let's see if it can push up. Like I said, it needs to hold this 37,330 area in order to continue to the upside. Okay, we've had a nice push. We'll see if it can continue. Let's go over to the Dixie. Let me organize my charts here for a second. Going over the S&P, so we have that pulled up just for when market opens. We'll go over to the Dixie here. Oh, the Dixie getting rocked, man. The Dixie is getting rocked. So Dixie is not enormous. Dixie is shrinking, okay? It's getting cold in Canada, and the Dixie is shrinking. However, I make myself, I don't know what comes out of my mouth sometimes. The Dixie is shrinking, guys. Is it bad when you laugh at yourself? You got to be able to laugh at yourself, right, guys? Guys and gals, let's pull a fib. Don't be rude. Coming down to that golden pocket, key level of support. Yeah, we're losing this. This seems pretty violent here. 102. Coming down, man. Coming down. Double top. Beautiful. I mean, complete wreckage to the downside, right? Complete wreckage to the downside. Looking to find support. However, I see your face. I see your. I see your. I see the faces, Schaefer. I see the faces. So we're looking to come down here, 102. We can say that there's a possible bounce here at 102.5, right? Psychological, we can go 102.5. The Dixie does tend to move quite slowly, right? So we look for this to trickle down as it has, and then bounce, But where we get the bounces is up to anyone. With this momentum to the downside, we want to see it come back up to these, flip it to support if it's going to continue up. Otherwise, everything bullish, okay? Everything bullish. Okay, so we have had some consolidation here on this key level of support. Now, like what I said on Bitcoin, this is trying to hold, right? This is trying to hold. As a short-term scalper, this is trying to hold. We can see a lot of exhaustion wicks up here, okay, on the Bitcoin price here. We can see the 12-hour. 12 hours overbought, or 12 minutes, sorry. 12 hour, what am I saying? 12 minutes overbought. The 30-minute is overbought as well, yeah. Okay, overbought as well. Flattening of the VWAP, indication of early correction. Recovering the vector candle on the 30-minute. Doing my Tino impression. So it's really trying to hold this support here, right? It's really trying to hold this support here. For me right now, there's no trade. There's no trade. Unless you shorted from the very top here. Still, no trade. We got the breakout to the upside. Going down to the 3-minute. The right nitty-gritty. 3-minute money flow is coming out. VWAP's crossing over to the upside, trying to push back. So the VWAP's trying to push right now. You can see the band is holding strong. Strong buy signal coming in, pushing us to the upside, okay? Right now, it's about being patient. Right now, we're in kind of no man's zone. You could have taken the retest here for long. However, no bueno. Not in this downtrend, and not in these conditions. Not right now. We want to see it at least come up to 37,600. That would be ideal, okay? Look for the double top here. We need to be patient. Patience. The name of the game. Good push up to 435 after a little bit of a cool down, continuation of the bullish momentum. However, these short-term time frames suggest that we want to cool off. So we'll have to wait and see what it gives us. The 1 hour here is getting oversold. VWAP is pushing to the downside. Money flow is coming up to the 0 line though. So let's check the 45 to double cross. We always got to check the time frame. So it crossed over on the 45 to the upside. So that's bullish on the 45. However, we could be looking for rejection here on the 1 hour, which would suggest we have a little bit more cooling off to do. We do have that support band below us, and VWAP is below us as well. Okay, VWAP is trailing, which naturally we want to see the initial move up and then the retracement back to the VWAP. So we'll have to just wait and find out how the market's going to open and what we're looking for. Okay. There's an article here that says buy Bitcoin 6 months before the halving analysts suggest Raoul Pal predicted a promising 2024 for Bitcoin, potentially outperforming tech stocks backed by bullish market indicators and upcoming Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin could outperform tech stocks, investor Raoul states, as he predicts 2024 is a promising year for Bitcoin. He came up with the prediction based on market indicators and recent crypto market trends. Powell's analysis suggests that crypto will experience major growth next year, referencing data that shows growth assets like NDX and crypto likely to rebound early. He used the GMI Financial Conditions Index to forecast this positive trend. Another analysis, Vettel Lund from K33 Research, has reported a bullish sentiment in Bitcoin's future prices, highlighting high interest and price premiums on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME. Excitements are rising as April 2022 Bitcoin halving approaches with speculation on market performance. Analysis suggests that buying Bitcoin 6 months before the halving and selling 18 months after could be really profitable, as will help take advantage of Bitcoin's cycle price movements surrounding this event. So, guys, is it early? Are you early? I think this is a lot of people are suggesting this is the first time ever that, besides the gold ETF, that we are going to be able to front run these markets. Okay? So if you're bullish and you believe in this Bitcoin thing, not financial advice, but I would DCA. I would be DCAing. I'm DCAing. Don't do what I do. Do what you believe. Do your own research. All those good things, right? We're not here to shill. We're not here to sell you anything. We're here to say, hey, there's an opportunity possibly presenting itself, and you might want to take advantage of it, okay, for you and your family. Says in Tina's voice, BTC has the W formation, then rise, retrace, rise, continuation. BTC has got the W formation, then rise, retrace, rise, continuation. Recovering the vector candles. Mrs. Otter, my wife to be, is rolling in her sleep right now. No, she's not asleep, but she's British as F, and she's probably like, you're such a moron, Alex O'Crypto. Why are you talking like a disgracing my motherland? We got 30 seconds till the market opens. Let's go. So, where are we at with the S&P? 30 seconds, right? We have recovered this gap, okay? We've recovered this gap. We delete the gap. We are up here in the stratosphere. We've recovered this. Looks like we're cooling off a little bit, okay? We have created multiple gaps to the upside. Gaps like to be filled, okay? We all like a good gap, but gaps like to be filled. We're aware of this. We have had a very, very violent push to the upside, okay? Let's go into it. We've got the open. We've opened up below. We've opened up low. We are pushing up, okay? We have a little bit of a gap to fill below us here. So can we see the S&P cool off a little bit today? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I think the markets are waiting. You can see horizontal movements here. The markets are waiting for some sort of data to come out. And what is that data, guys? That data is Thursday. Personal income, personal spending, right? Core PCE. That's what I believe the markets are waiting for. Unless we get some crazy news within the next days, go over here, check out Crypto Panic, get on Twitter, buy Bitcoin, FOMO, Luna. Anybody want some Luna? Okay. So go and follow these. Make sure you're updated with the news, because the news, if there is news that comes out that's very, very bullish or bearish, the markets will move. Okay, we know that. However, with this market open, I believe we're waiting for the data to come out Thursday. So yes, Bitcoin will be volatile. It will move around. We could get a move. It could front run the news, right? However, being patient here, trading the range, knowing where your setups are, making sure to have a good risk management plan, right? And these are your ideas, right? These are your ideas. Given in advance every morning before I come on the live stream, where we're looking for the short from 37.6, the long from 36.588, right? Coming down below the point of control, swing failure pattern. So we're looking for these two setups today. If we get there, we get there. If not, we readjust. We adjust on the fly. We look for the setups. We can jump in for a scalp here or there, but we want to protect ourselves with good risk management, healthy mindset, and a very clear head. If you're not feeling good, you're not in it, you're not focused, don't trade, right? Don't trade. Remember to pay yourselves, protect yourselves. Fun fact, only 70% of the gap is filled. Ooh. I like fun facts. And this is why get yourself a good community. Join us in the free Discord. Because you're able to have people like Lunar Beaches Crypto, Jonathan Schaefer, Elo Brown, all these people give you what they're thinking, bouncing off of what you're thinking. And maybe it might help you do your own research in a different way and help you realize a different way of looking at it, right? More perspective, more eyes on the prize, right? Helping you guys be profitable. So that's it for me. That's it for me. I'm very, 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 very grateful for every single one of you guys. That is the show today. We will be here Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m., helping you guys set up these trades, look at the markets, bringing you guys some news, all that fun stuff, man. Practicing a healthy mindset, patience, discipline, no greed, get rid of that fear, have a strategy, practice good risk management, follow your rules, right? Stay disciplined. I appreciate every single one of you guys. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Touch some grass, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
My life a story, I'm trying to find the glory. Got them all sleeping on me, my haters out here dying, snoring. Why they mad that I'm finally growing, and they seeing me fighting for it. What they wanna get involved for, I kill them all off until I'm enormous. Cause 9 to 5 is boring, grinding 5 in the morning. I'd rather make music, get paid for it, die with a fortune. And my ride is foreign, every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know for this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness. This life a movie, I'm a motherfucking star like Clooney. From dusk till dawn, I'm a loose sleep. I ain't tryna live broke like you be. I been coming for the bag, I do me. Will I get paid? Absolutely. Cause you better knew a boss like Takeoff. I ain't left all bad and bougie. Heard them talk, they barely knew me. I ain't let no stranger fool me. When I came in the game, y'all showing that fake love. I ain't look past your jewelry. Now this ride is foreign. Every whip I drive imported. Anybody know me, they know. For this game, no, I'm dying for it. I'm on now. Give me that crown, yeah. Ain't nobody out here really wanting with me. I'm going hard while you falling asleep. I got it all cause I deserve it all, yeah. Just being honest, they don't wanna see me honest. I'm taking over this game now and that's a promise. They out of pocket, they don't wanna believe I got it. Give me that crown now cause I'm the king, call me your highness.